I get so distracted on this one post, and then I get sidetracked with something that's not coaching, and then I didn't get that done, so I get discouraged and blah blah blah. And I loved how Megan was like, take 5 minutes, write part of your post, and then go do what you have to do, and then come back and take another 5 minutes and write more of your post. So you're not like defeated when you don't get it done in one sitting. Um, which I thought was an awesome idea. And I was saying to Terry, she's like, I'm distracted, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, look, if you think about it in 5 minute increments, take your phone with you when you go pee and go friend request 5 people while you're peeing. Go if you're drinking enough water, like we all should be, there should be plenty of 5 minute increments that while we pee, we can do something. And obviously we're not going to pee for 5 minutes, but you know what I mean. So I love that and Megan really broke it down. So if you haven't watched that video, go watch her video. It is in, what thread is that in? I think it's in Dream Again, and it's in our No Excuse November group, but I can put it on the team page also, because it was good. But so what I have been doing, I watched a recorded Power Hour with Micah Folsom, one that she just did this year. And I think Amy mentioned it last week, but the one she sent me was from a couple years ago. So I went and Googled and I found a new one, and I really love. So I would use, what's the word I'm looking for? What are those things called? For IG. Businesses help to grow my IG over the last couple of years. Huh?
Like Stim Social?
Like Stim Social, yes. I was using those for a while. And I would get people I don't like. I would get people across the world. I would get creepy men. Like the quality of follower was not what I was looking for. So I stopped using them months ago. And I watched you know how you can see like the number of people who have looked at your profile over the last week go from like 1,000 down to 100, right?
Whoa.
So I have had like 100 people looking at my profile for a couple months now, and my followers didn't drop much. I mean, it dropped about 100, which I kind of expected, or 200. Even though I was adding people, but I was only going on IG and adding 10 people a day. So for the past couple months. And I would I'd really look at their profile. I think I would spend way too much time on it when it was such a time waste, because most of the time they wouldn't follow me back because I was only friend requests or following these 10 people a day. So it's only 50 people a week. So anyway, I watched Micah, and she takes 10 minutes. So you could break this into one task of 10 minutes or 2 power pockets of 5 minutes, however you want to do it. But she takes 10 minutes. She goes to an account that she likes. Like, so she was picking like an American clothing boutique or whatever. I use this home decor girl that I absolutely adore. And she's got like 160,000 followers. I don't think the majority of her people are in the US. So that's kind of like a couple of accounts you want to find that is your niche market. Like maybe you're into the clothing, you like the decor, like whatever it is that you're into, find some bigger accounts that you can go to and just quickly use every day. So for 10 minutes, set a timer, look at the clock, whatever, and just add, follow, and follow 100 people in 10 minutes. Which, when she said that to me, blew my mind. Like, you can't follow 100 people in 10 minutes. But she said, look at the name, look at the profile picture. If it's somebody that you think you'd like, hit follow. Who cares if it says requested, whatever, just follow. I have had my engagement on doing that went from 100 people a week. Now it's 600 a week. I've only been doing this for 5 days. So
Don't really go through their account and look at their pictures or anything.
no,
Just
I'm just hitting follow. And I'm looking at their profile picture. It's not a man, or I mean, it's not a super young girl. You know, basically, I'm following women who look around my age that are moms. Maybe it's a picture with their kid or whatever. So, and I'm just following as many as I can in 10 minutes. I don't know if it's 100, but it's a ton of people.
Sarah, I'm doing the same thing from Micah.
Yeah.
Same thing. And I have paid for so many services. It's unbelievable. And some of the conversations I'm having with people are so authentic right now. It's pretty
But
amazing.
they're real people.
Yeah.
How do you get the people that don't follow you back? How do you go through and like get rid of those like 500?
I'm not worrying about that right now, to be honest. I've only been doing mine for maybe 2 or 3 weeks, but I don't think that means that they'll necessarily not follow you. Like what I'm doing is I'm writing down my people. Sorry, Sarah, I didn't mean to
No, go ahead.
over, but like I've been writing down my people and then once a week trying to go back and re-liking their stuff. So a lot of them are then liking me, like following me later.
So wait, you follow 100 people a day and you write down all their names?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm doing probably 30 a day, maybe. I'm not doing 100.
Okay.
I'm not doing 100.
So
But sometimes if I'm laying in bed and I'm just like, I can't fall asleep, I maybe will do a bunch and I don't write them all down. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to sit down and write everybody down, but I know I'm missing some. But it's been working. Did you get it from that Power Hour I sent you, Sarah?
I got it from a different Power Hour.
Okay.
I Googled her and it was her one she did in this April of this year.
Oh, you sent it to me.
I sent it to you.
Yeah, it's similar to the one that I sent to you. Like her same idea. You know what I
Right.
mean?
So just to be perfectly clear, because I'm slow, I'm looking at Tara's profile right now, right? So these are the 34,000 people that she's got following her. Are you just going down this list and just hitting follow, or are you going to the actual profile picture and hitting follow?
No, I'm going down that list.
Okay.
If it's somebody, like I said, if it's somebody that I'm like, oh, I like her, and I'm
Okay.
not being overly picky, I'm not looking to see if they're already selling something. Now, if they have like fit in their profile name or something, I'm not going to follow them.
Right, because I know what you can do. Like if you look at her profile, you can click this save button and you can like double click on it and you can save it to like a folder and you can create like October follows.
Yeah.
You have to go into the profile and that takes a lot longer.
Right.
Okay.
So yeah, like part of what she does is she will go back and put them into those collections or whatever they're called.
Okay.
But
Sorry,
that
I
was
didn't mean to derail it.
That's a lot more time, and she's got an assistant and I don't.
That's true.
So anyway,
What's the name of that person again?
what person? Micah Folsom?
Can somebody put it on the page or something so I can see it because I'm driving? And I'm
Yeah,
gonna forget.
I can send the video. I mean, I can send her Power Hour in our thread.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I'll send it.
Thank you.
So that's been working really well. And since I've had more people follow me back in the last week than I had, like real people rather than men and companies, than I have in months.
I have 2.
Because they're real people. So then
What are
I
real
will
people?
go through, I'll take what?
I said, what are real people?
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
teasing. I feel like I've had non-real people on Instagram for
Forever.
3.5 years. I got into buying stuff. It's dumb. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah, I had 21 Social and I wish I never freaking did it because
Me too. That's the one that messed me up.
have randoms and they're so ridiculous.
So then I take another 10 minutes and I will either go through the stories at the top of my thing and love on people, and I'll scroll all the way back to like the end where you don't see, like those are the least people you interact with, and I'll scroll, like I'll go to the left instead of to the right. Does that make sense? I'll go the opposite direction. And just, send them a comment, send them a heart, whatever. Or I will flip through my feed and comment on people's pictures, double, like them. And that's kind of where I've been seeing, like, wait a minute, who am I following? This is not my person. You know what I mean? And then I'll go in and unfollow somebody. And I know I have people that I'm following that I shouldn't be from the people that I paid for to do it for me. So I've been kind of cleaning up my IG that way too. But then actually like commenting, like real genuine comments on people's stuff through your newsfeed, just taking 10 minutes and not tracking it, not writing it down, just taking 10 minutes and doing as many as you can. And then I've been going, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, how do you check again? Like you said that you can see how many people are like your audience. How do you check that on IG?
So if you go to, let me see. If you go to your profile on Instagram, right underneath your username, it says how many profile visits in the last week.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I'll check that when I get home.
If you go under my thing, under my profile,
Yeah.
and it says what?
Right underneath your name, it says how many people have visited your Instagram in the last week.
Yeah, right here. There you
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I don't see that anywhere.
So I have an Apple.
Yeah, I have an Apple too.
What do you have, Anna?
I don't know.
Do you have a business account though? Or are you
No.
still on? She doesn't have a business account, Sarah.
So you have to switch your Instagram over to business.
No.
You don't have a business account, Anna?
No.
Oh, it's free. Just switch
Not
it over.
judging. We don't judge.
What?
I don't think I have a business account.
It doesn't, it just keeps your account. It just switches it over to business.
It
You
gives
get
you all
more
the insights that
way.
we keep talking about. You get all the insights, like your demographics, how many people within your demographics are online at certain hours. Just kind of gives you some more information.
Can you still share everything that you post? Can you still share it with Facebook?
Yeah, but I wouldn't. I would post it separately.
Oh, that just takes more time. I'm struggling with the time.
Can you?
I know, but your engagement's lower on Facebook if you don't post it yourself. As silly as
Oh,
that is.
really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
How do
It's silly
I?
because they're the same stinking company.
How do I switch it over?
I think if you go into,
We can do this another time.
if you go into edit profile, I'm pretty sure that's where you switch it.
It literally does not change a single
No,
thing.
it doesn't do anything. I mean, besides giving you more information.
I don't know. I'm under it. I don't see anything.
Google it.
It just has my personal information.
That's my answer for everything. Google it.
Yeah, I'll deal that another time.
All right. Okay, so then I will go back and look at my new followers and just shoot them out a message. Like, hey, thank you for following me, blah, 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 blah. Where are you from? Or something like that. And then I've had more people actually respond to that in the last week than I have in months too. So literally my Instagram time takes me 25 minutes and I can break it up into different pockets and it's so easy. it doesn't seem like 25 minutes. And I'm done before I know it. And it's definitely had a huge return so far. So I would definitely recommend trying it, especially if you're trying, if, you know, gaining followers is where you're lacking or where you're having a problem, give it a shot. It's not going to hurt anything. All right. Any other questions about that? And then that covers your 30-minute social time on your tracker.
I was like, what are we supposed to have a glass of wine a day?
I know, right?
I saw that too. I was like, go Tara.
Well, that's what she said. She used to have a glass of wine on Friday nights and like sign up a bunch of coaches and customers. So she get a little sassy with that wine in her. All right, so I'm going to go over this tracker. I would, at the beginning of the week, under your new followers, I would write where you're starting from. So you know how many you're actually gaining. So like tomorrow morning, on your new tracker, write how many friends you have on Facebook, how many people are following you, and how many followers you have on Instagram. That way you can see what you do, like what progress you make. Okay, so fitness invites is a challenge group invite. That's all it means. Not a business invite, a challenge group invite. The black blocked out squares are the minimum amount of invites you should be sending every day for those. Same goes with the business invites. I will say I don't invite on Sundays. That's totally your call. I'll do more during the week, but Sundays I don't work. So you won't see my boxes checked on a Sunday unless it's an odd day for me or something crazy. The social posts, Instagram, Facebook, they match our calendar. So if you're following our calendar, they're on the side the same way. I might have switched the Sunday invite and the Monday lifestyle because me personally, I don't get any traction on invites on Sundays, so I don't do them. And that's more like a lifestyle day for me anyway, since I try to stay off social media some. And then the Instagram stories. I love this checklist because I realize how much I don't do. The daily life, the PD, the product use, talking about a group, payday gratitude, part of my why, call to action, invite to learn, using the question feature, workout clips, a coach team focus, a hustle story, curiosity story. I'm still not sure what the setup Sunday invite story is supposed to be, but
I think the setup, Sarah, I was asking somebody about that. I think the setup is just preparing yourself for the week, what you kind of think you're going to do throughout the week. I think.
I thought we were like setting up an invite for Sunday.
Oh, well, maybe we're supposed to do both. I bet if we do something, it's better than not doing anything at all.
Right. Self-care. I mean, I love all these little things. So it just keeps you kind of on track and focused. Check in with success partner if you have one. The transformation in 9, what they mean by that is on your Instagram, you know how if you pull it up, you can see like the top 9 blocks, is you should have a transformation in there. Like for every 9 blocks should be a transformation. It doesn't necessarily have to be your own. It should be somebody's though. Like people should pull up your profile and know like, oh, okay, look at, she helps people, or wow, look what she did, you know, that kind of thing. Do you want that to be, I mean, it's your storefront, so you want it to show that there you have success, whether it's people on our team, whether it's yourself, it doesn't matter, but every 9 blocks should have some sort of transformation post. And you can use somebody else's, like is there a thread somewhere with a bunch of before and afters? Maybe not. There should be. There's a ton in the back office though, and we could always make a little folder in our team page. Or we can just grab them as we need them. And then 30-minute social time is your adding to your network, you're connecting with people, you're sending birthday messages, your comments, liking stories, all that kind of stuff. So that's what that means. The other thing I started doing, and I just think this is kind of a time saver for the rest of the week, is doing all of my birthday messages on Monday. So I'll cut out a little 20-minute chunk of my day and send out happy birthday, happy birthday week, so-and-so. I'm tired, my brain's farting. That sounds really dumb. But you know what I mean, happy birthday, I hope you enjoy your birthday week, something like that, And then, that starts a conversation that you can, what are you doing, blah, 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 blah. But then you're done for the week and you don't have to remember to do it because I'm so bad, I will forget, and then I'm sending belated birthday messages. And then, I'd rather get them all done, and it's been much easier. So there's another idea for a time saver. Or sit down on Sunday if you want to and send them all out for the week. That's an easy way, and then you have conversations going on.
Ow.
So.
Trying to put a diaper on my kid. That's completely passed out.
Oh, poor baby. Any other questions about the tracker?
I think I got it now.
Everything makes sense?
Yeah, I was like, what the heck this means?
I can't wait
So
to
One
see them all
thing
tomorrow.
I've been doing also on top of the track, not on top of the tracker, but just with it, is I've been doing invite blitzes versus necessarily inviting every day. And so I just will go, and if I cover my boxes for that day, then I go to the next day. So, you know what I mean? Sometimes I'm just trying to hit all that within that week, which has been helpful for me. Sorry.
Depends on how many you fire off. I would just make sure you're doing the bare minimum.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely track the invites.
Mm-hmm.
Because you want to be able to follow up. Another thing I've been doing is I have a separate follow-up notebook, and the minute I start talking to somebody about something, whether it's they're interested in a challenge group or they're interested in coaching, I write their name down in the separate notebook. That way I'm not flipping through my big notebook trying to find my follow-ups. Literally everybody's right there, and I can go down a list on Fridays. And then I can flip back to August and say, okay, who was interested back in August but didn't commit? Let me go shoot off a bunch of invites. It's so much quicker than trying to go through my regular notebook. It's been really, really nice. So that's another idea for follow-ups and stuff. Any questions?
This is the last. We have a very big show for you now.
Any comments on what's been working for you guys? Who's excited to show their tracker tomorrow?
Woohoo!
All right, ladies. Well, Amy, you got anything else?
Nope.
All right. Keep inviting to our sneak peek. I would invite to it all weekend.
Are we gonna shout people out when they sign up?
Yeah.
I just had a girl sign up.
Yay!
Oh.
They're like, I don't know. That's awesome. I feel like our video was really good, Sarah. Just like real and like not. I don't know. I feel like this is a good group. I'm excited.
I do. I feel like it's a good group too. You guys are doing
Uh-huh.
awesome inviting to it. We have a lot of people in there.
I know. For throwing it together on a whim.
Yeah. So keep inviting. We're going to talk about myths tomorrow. We're going to post some of your stories tomorrow in there. The rest will go on Friday, and then we're going to talk about how to get started on Friday. So I think everybody on here, though, put in a thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the thing?
What? The bio. So everybody is, will have their thing in there. And then hopefully we'll be kicking off a new coach mentorship on Monday. With all our new coaches.
Yep.
All right.
Nice.
All right. Yay. Talk to you guys later.
We're good. All right. Good night, ladies.
All right, night.
Night.
Bye.